entitled Insurrection, I begin. My compatriots, what is it that you are doing? You are reacting within the extremes of a political movement. You are shouting white lives matter in response to an actual legal immigrants attacking one of our country people in Ireland. And this is the consequence. The consequence of an accumulation of attacked by immigrants, whether they be illegal or whether they be documented. This influx of foreign nationals coming to our shores, creating atrocities in their thousands, in which the media tries to ignore. But I think you are steering so far, right? You are basically going to crash into a wall because you're not looking where you're going. This is an extreme reaction, and it will only get you into trouble. Yes, our country people do have rights, and yes, we do need some protections, but who you should be blaming? It is not just the immigrants. It is your government. It is your leaders. It is the ones who have betrayed you. It is Westminster and Keir Starmer and the Labour governments and the government before that who lets all the immigrants in. You cannot base this upon race. You cannot base it upon the country they originate. Yes, you can blame it on the betrayal from your government. They have let you down. They have let down your own people. Yes, they are putting up immigrants in hotels, that are illegal. Many of them are a single male individuals, and many of them are criminals, undocumented people coming from abroad, fleeing their own justice systems. But that happened in Ireland was actually a documented individual. And was he being regulated? Was he being watched? Did we even see this coming? Is this an isolated incident, or is this an accumulation of the effects of the decisions made by our leaders within government and a lack of action in the process? For it, as those that should be held accountable for what they have allowed into this country, they are the ones responsible for passing legislation in order to protect their own citizens. And yet they have failed in this, and they have failed very badly. They have allowed our people to get murdered, attacked. But we must remember there is evil in all walks of life. But I think we are letting too many of the wrong ones and are not given the right ones. The ones that are genuine should not need to be questioned. Those are flying at atrocities. Those are flying for their lives. They're the ones that deserve to be put up in hotels, are not the fucking criminals with something to hide. So before you turn to the far right, just remember this, that many of your people that were born in this country or of different ethnic origin, we cannot allow our country to fall into the hands of imbeciles that spread hate against others just because of the colour of the skin or because of their religion. We cannot allow our country to delve into the depths that the Nazi Party within their atrocities and all the crimes that they committed. The attacks on the Jews within our country, those that were born in our land, are getting attacked by the far right. But this is not a representation of who we truly are. And yet with us spread it, because we have been held hostage and controlled by an English government that is taking from us our lands and our wealth, and yet they cannot take our souls. You are not a representative of Scotland if you are a white nationalist, but if you stand your ground and stand up for your country, then I'll call you a patriot. But this must include all walks of life that they declare themselves to be Scottish. You cannot just react like a little drama queen and discriminate against everyone. This is going to lead you to your downfall in the end if you allow this to continue, because you should understand after Brexit, we have remain unprotected by Europe. And this is the fault of the British government, for they spawn a web of lies in order to isolate our country and keep us confined within the lie of British nationality, the empirical imperial state that is no longer effective and no longer represents its people. Now someone may say, I'm proud to be British, I am proud to be this and that. Well, I myself do not consider myself to be anything other than Scottish. And I want to take pride of my country. And I do not want to feel disappointed in the behaviour of the Scottish people. Yes, we may have been controlled, held down for hundreds of years by the establishment and by the monarchy, but times have changed and events have passed. We must stand up for what is right, but we must protect our own people, whether they be black or whether they be white. The end